All right, we are back here at Impact, and we have round number 3 of 4 here at FNM. Modern gameplay. We've got Cruz K on Esper Goryos versus Tom F on Rhinos. So living the dream still on the deck that kind of just took a huge ban. But Tom still trying to live the dream out here. So, yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. If you are watching live on twitch.tv/Impact Gaming Center, make sure to, first off, participate in chat. Get on in there. Also, follow if you enjoy the content. But if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow us. Share the video, all the fun things. Holy smokes, that just looks like a whited out card. I do apologize for the glare tonight. We just moved our streaming rig out to the main play space area, and we haven't quite got the lighting down, but we do hope to have it fixed by next week. I think it was just a flooded strand from Cruz. I got a real quick glimpse of it. I could be wrong, though. Spar's what is that? Spar's headquarters? Xander's Lounge. Sorry, that is a Xander's Lounge. So we are at 19 for Tom after the Scalding Tard fetch land. Trying to see his hand. Ardent Plea. Leyline Binding. Fire Ice. Misty Rainforest entering play. And then he's got a Force of Negation. And that, well, hey, look at me. I'm pretty good here. Look, I know my flooded strands. That's a Hallowed Fountain. Down to 19 goes Cruz. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out here at Impact. And if you are in the St. Louis area, want to get some Commander games open, Commander games in, we are open. There we go, words. We are open till midnight. It is about 9:21 as I speak here. And wow, I cannot see any of Cruz's cards. That is unfortunate. Down to 17 he goes. He shocked something in. A Watery Grave, I believe. Tom on the other side gonna fetch. Down to 18. 17 to 18 are the life totals. I'm gonna repeat those quite often because, well, it's important. And these guys got to keep up the life totals so I can keep up the life totals. But yeah, as I said, if you're in the area, come on down. Again, as I've been saying all night, we do have pre-release next weekend, so Outlaws at Thunder Junction is on the way. It's the most rootinest, tootinest set in all of the multiverse, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Next Friday at 7 p.m. Saturday, we have Two-Headed Giant at 1, then a 5 p.m. regular pre-release, and then on Sunday at 1 p.m., another Two-Headed Giant. So we've got 2 regulars and a Two-Headed Giant throughout the weekend. And if you dress up, you will be able to get $5 in store credit. So we are playing our Shardless Agent. Faith Mending, I think, is the name of that card. Faithful Mending. So gain 2 life. Here come the Rhinos. Never mind the ban. Tom is still rocking with the Rhinos, and Charlotte's Angels still doing the same things that it had always done. Gonna get in there with 2/4/4 trampling Rhinos. 11 power on the board here. Turn 3. Can Cruz combo off? I don't know what's in his graveyard, unfortunately. Well, there's a Goryo's Vengeance, so I assume something pretty spicy. Force of Negation, though. Pitching a Lorien revealed. Going to deal and exile that Goryo's Vengeance. And Cruz just says, yep, and passes back. Yikes. Not great if you're sitting in Cruz's seat right now. Tom gonna get in the red zone here and bash for a metric ton. Dropping Cruz down to 9er. Is that a 9er I heard? Shut up, Richard. If you get that reference, let me know in the comments or in chat. Oh man, if Tom ices down one of Cruz's lands, that could be pretty good because Cruz is struggling to hit his land drops here in the early goings of this game. During your upkeep, yep, and this is exactly what's going to happen. We're going to ice, target one of your lands. It's a Hallowed Fountain. That Archivist, yeah, and Cruz going to call it a game. Say, let's just go to game number 2, why don't we? Because that was pretty rough. So Tom gonna take game 1 in pretty sound fashion. Let's reset these live totals. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. That was a quick game. We've had some long games tonight. So that was definitely not, you know, the norm that we've seen tonight. But we got 2 pretty quick decks here in Rhinos and Esper Goryos. I'm Les Alex. I make content. You can follow me elsewhere on YouTube and X, all the places, or Twitter, as we call it in this house. But thanks everybody for hanging out here at Impact. And again, if you're in the area, come on up. We've got a ton of people playing Commander out there, and it's just a good vibe. Friday nights are such a good vibe here. We've got usually like 50 plus people in the building. It's awesome. We got 22,000 square feet. So if you're thinking, you know, I don't want to be smushed, don't worry. We've got a ton of space. It is an awesome environment. It's very well lit, as you can see by the lighting out there. Maybe too well lit, no. But we will get that lighting hopefully fixed by next week, so you don't have to, you know, we'll actually be able to see what the red side player is actually, you know, putting on the table. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, all the fun stuff. I'm going to stop shilling for a second, and we're going to get back down to the action as Tom has taken a quick game number 1 as the player's sideboard. If you're watching live and you know these matchups, let me know. Help me out. What are these players bringing in? Looks like Subtlety's coming out, I believe? Or is that coming in? Looks like it's coming out. And then I saw Leyline of the Voids for Tom. I didn't see anything that Cruz was bringing in, so. All right, little cut. Atraxa, Solitude, Thoughtseize, some lands, Prismatic Ending. That's Cruz's hand. Looks like he's keeping. We got both the SCG Creature Collection playmats in there. The goat. Cruz has the goat playmat. All right, let's see Tom's hand. Couple Lorien Revealed. Scion. Leyline. Does he only have 1 land, though? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh my gosh, he's got triple Leyline. Definitely not what you want. That's basically a mulligan to 4, so he'd rather take a mulligan to 6 than a mulligan to 4. It has to be a mulligan to 5, because the first one is actually, you know, playable. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Shuffling is obviously the the bane of live paper Magic coverage. You know, when you're playing Arena or on Magic the Gathering Online and you're doing coverage, you don't have to worry about shuffling. All right, let's see. Oh, we still hit that lane line. And that is Scion too, and he's got lands? I don't know. I think this might be a keep. Looks like it. He's got Ardent Plea and a Shardless Agent. Holy smokes. This hand seems pretty good. All things considered. We're gonna start Leyline. Yep. Yeah. Hey, it is WrestleMania weekend. And here's Thoughtseize. You take the Scion? Or do you take the combo piece? Every deck plays Leyline into Scion. This is crazy. It seems like every match we've seen this two-card... It's not a combo, per se, but it is a two-card combination. Will they do something about it? Shall see. All right. Cruz down to 15 after the Fetch, Shock, and Thoughtseize. We'll update those life totals for you. Hedge Maze, gonna Surveil. I can actually see that one a little bit. He'll keep that right on top. He likes that one. We didn't get to see it, but that's okay. Got a Surgical Extraction. Target the Scion. That's 2 life, right? No, I guess I don't know what land that is. I don't know what land to the Godless Shrine, maybe? I'm thinking... whether he wants to fetch before or after. There's 1. There's 2. Look at that. We have the power. All right, so he surveils a Leyline to the bin. He draws a Rhinos. You don't want to draw that card, Tom. Come on. What are you doing? And we'll put a Rhinos on suspend. Draws Polluted Delta. And Tom gonna crack the fetch land, and there's first blood for Tom. Does Cruz have a way to stop this Shardless agent that's about to be inbound this turn, I would imagine? I saw he had a Solitude. So that can take down one of the Rhinos. There's a Fire Ice. Oh, does he have a Prismatic Ending too? Oh, so he's still surveilling. Okay. Tick down. Force negation. And there's the Rhinos. All right. And they're like swimwear. Inbound come the Rhinos. Down to 14 goes Cruz. Cruz definitely didn't have the crazy starts that these Esper Goryo's decks can have. I mean, they can be absolutely brutal. Grief, Ephemerate, bounce it, Ephemerate again, or Grief again, Faithful Mending, Goryo's, Night Night. They have some pretty insane starts. Shadowy Backstreet, gonna enter. We're gonna surveil. He says, I like that card. All right. So Prismatic Ending, one of the tokens. So now this is only, what, 7? Only 7. I mean, that's a lot of damage, but 6. Sorry, I thought Charlotte's Agent was a 3/2. There we go for 6. Down to 8. Cruz not willing to get rid of the Attracts in his hand. He'll go down to 7 here with the fetch. Yeah, don't forget your surveil, Cruz. He likes that one too. Teferi, pretty good. That'll bounce the token. I think that was Teferi. Was I mistaken? Oh, it must have been. Or he's keeping it for the... Oh, he just wants to hard cast the Solitude. That makes sense. That's pretty good. Lorien revealed. Breeding Pool. Just move to combat. Attack for 6. Solitude inbound. Exile the Rhino. Block the Agent. So Tom gonna gain, if this all goes as planned, Tom gonna gain 4. And Cruz gonna gain 3 off the lifelink. Tom can play this in tapped or untapped. I mean, he can. Learn revealed. Let's go searching up. Island Cycle. I believe that's a Xander's Lounge. And there's Teferi. Time Rattler. But remember, Tom has this coming off suspend. Obviously, it doesn't matter if Teferi's on the battlefield. Just hard casts the Force Negation. Yeah, Tom wanted nothing to do with that Teferi because, again, it interacts very unfavorably for his suspended Crashing Footfalls, which obviously would just get countered essentially. Alrighty, back to Tom. So here we go. Crashing Footfall is going to put 8 power on the table, 8 trampling power across 2 4/4 bodies. Thanks to the Rhinos. Very, very strong spell here from Modern Horizons 2, I believe. A set that changed Modern. So there's Grief. Gonna hard cast Grief, get a blocker out there, and be able to essentially Thought Seize Tom. In response, though, do we want... Do we want to leyline this thing? Leyline Binding, rather. We do. We do. Yep. Cycle the lounge. Draw a card. Tom drawing a card. Cruz at 10. This is an attack for 8. Down to 2 goes Cruz. Cruz has got to find something pretty sick on this next draw step. He's facing down 2 Rhinos. Did he just draw and say go? Don't know what he drew. Playing it pretty close to the vest here is Cruz. He's got a solid... Oh, good top deck. Solitude. Exile block. I'll gain 3. So go to 5. You'll gain 4, go to 26. But at least I live to see another turn. But before that can happen, we have a Leyline Binding. Yep. So before the block happens... That's going to do it. And yeah. So Tom, F, in 2 short games. That was our fastest match by far. Tom takes it with Rhinos over Cruz on Esper Goryos. Tom moves on to 3-0. He will play for the 4-0 and potentially the championship, you know, get the photo, get all the store credit, all the fun things. But yeah, if you're watching live on Twitch, make sure to stay around. We have one more round of live Modern action. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and the next video will be up, I'm sure. I'm Les Alex. You can check me out on X or Twitter, YouTube, all the fun spots. And yeah, I appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody here at Impact. And until next round, we will catch you all on the Flippy Flop. See you next round.